Whew. Yo, what's good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today's officially day 140 of my NoFap journey. Um, yo, the last 22 and a half, 22 and a half hours, the last 24 hours have been, it's been a lot. So as you guys are already aware, I'm in Houston. Houston got hit with a crazy snow and ice storm, and there have been blackouts all over the city of Houston, like everywhere in Houston. So I've been blessed to not have been affected the first couple of days. And after I put out my video, did my thing, everyone was reaching out to me like, hey, you good? You good? My mom called, hey, just want to make sure you're okay. Like, it sounds bad. They say, over 1 million people without service, without power, and I know it's cold. Do you have a gas stove? I'm like, no, it's all electric. She's like, okay, but you're hanging in there. I said, yeah, mom, I'm fine. I'm good. I was like, you got nothing to worry about. I said, yeah, like we, wasn't affected, not trying to brag, but that's just what it is. So literally, I get off the phone with my mom or whatever. The day went fine. Other people checking in. So then my boy hits me up. I let him know, and I'm like, bro, your real talk, I feel like something about to happen, because I feel like I've been low-key telling everybody, no, I'm good. And like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't bragging, but it's like, it just seems so weird that yesterday specifically was when I get all these calls and texts. So in any case, yeah, the power went out. Like, not long after I had that conversation with him, power goes out. It was about 10:20. I'm like, what the fuck? And immediately I bundled up, got on my socks, I put on my sweats, I had a t-shirt and a hoodie, and that was really all I needed, because the place was still pretty warm. But of course, after a couple of hours, you just start feeling all this cold air. So I managed to keep myself pretty warm. I kept my hood on all night, slept under 3 blankets, and I made it out okay. Woke up, this morning, still no power. So I ended up going to Walmart, grabbing a couple things for myself. My daughter's mother, just making sure, my daughter is good. She's 6, like she'll be 7 in like another week and a half. So in any case, just making sure everybody's good, period. So then, so I drop everything off. And then at that point, I was like, yo, you know what? I just have to go to work. Because, I was already late, but I'm like, yo, if I ain't got power, I got to make sure, the fam and everybody else is good first. And then let me get to work. So I went to work a little late. I still got PTO that I get to use for that. But, yeah, man, I was at work charging my phone. Boom, about 4:43, I get an email from management. They're like, hey, we got power back. I'm like, yes. So, of course, I come back. Power's on and everything, and by the grace of God, power is still on, but I don't have internet. So I reached out to Comcast. They're like, oh, we understand you have an outage, blah blah blah. It's like, we're working to get everything back on ASAP. I'm like, what does that mean? But whatever. So either way, more than likely, I'll be posting this video tomorrow. I was kind of having a moment, just trying to get what I can from anywhere as far as snacks, food. I have plenty of water, because it's your boy. Like, y'all know how I do with water. Like, I stay stocked. I already have 2 cases of water, and 4 gallons is just chilling for me to drink. So it's like, when I saw there was no water in the store, I said, nah, I'm good. But yeah, man, like, yo, this whole shit is it was just hectic. But I'm just so thankful that the heat is on. And truth is, I don't care if I don't have electricity or heat. I just want to make sure my daughter has that, so I'm so happy that, that she's good. You feel me? So yeah, I was like, yo, let me hurry up and record this video, because a lot of people in Houston, what would happen is they would get power, but then it would go out. So I've only had power for maybe not even 5 hours yet. So I'm like, fuck, let me just hurry up, record a video, like just so I have it somewhere, because again, yeah, yo, and that's another crazy thing. How is it that we lose electricity, but we also lose cellular service? Like, and it's weird, because it happened to me about a month ago, where the power went out. And at the same time the power went out, I completely lost cellular service. I'm talking every time I dialed a number, I'm getting doo-doo-doo. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't call anybody. And then when everything came back on, suddenly I get cell service again. Like, it's weird how they're connected. So at least for now, I can kind of get notifications. I can at least call. Like, there's enough of a signal to call. But there's so many dead spots in my apartment. And even half the time when I do like a Google search for something, I can't pull up any information. Or when if I'm playing a game, it's just loading. It's like, check your internet. I'm like, damn, this thing can only work on Wi-Fi, in which, again, I don't have internet right now. So either way, I'm not stressed. As long as I get to record the video, you know, in real time on the day itself, I'm good. I don't usually post 2 videos a day or multiple videos in one day, but I can't control any of this shit. And I'm not tripping because of it. Like, I was really prepared to just record the shit in my car if I had to. Like, just so that I can stick with my plan and my goal of recording a video every single day. Of course, I want to be able to record and post it. But if things like this happen and it's out of my control, yeah, guess what? I just got to figure it out. There's no point in stressing, no point in, you know, building all this anxiety and negative energy around it. Just figure it out. Now, yes, there was a time in my life when I would completely be off the wall. See, what the fuck? Nothing ever goes my way. See, I'm trying to record, you know, video 140, and I can't because fucking did it. Stop. Like, that's just such a disgusting quality to have. Like, that ain't me. That's not me. Like, that's not me right now, you know? Like, yeah, like I say, yo, when you're on this journey and you truly know you have grown, when you know how you would respond to current situations as your old self, in that moment, like, trust me, you're gonna get a lot of that. Like, you will be embarrassed as to how horrible you've managed situations, or at least responded to them. I'm sorry, I had to say it, just how pathetic you've reacted to shit. Because that is like, I'm sorry, to react that way over something that you can't even control, just to be that upset because, yo, you can't control it. Yo, figure it out. Damn. Fuck, power's out. All right, cool. Hey, if I have to, you know what? I'll just go ahead and record in the car. If I can't do that, I'll figure something out. Just try to do like a live feed if I can on my phone or whatever. Like, just figure it. Like, take time to think. We are fixers. We are builders. We are creators. This is what we are meant to do. There's not a thing in this world that hasn't been created by us as humans, you know, and men. Like our job is to live a life of purpose, to build ourselves and the people around us, to build a life for ourselves. We are builders, fixers. There's a problem, think it through, fix it. No point in getting all emotional and freaking out. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's what women do. They're built to emotionally respond to everything. They are, and trust me, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm not speaking to expressing emotions or reacting emotionally to say, you know, that they're beneath us in any way, or that they're less than, or that they are overly dramatic because of it. No, I'm just simply saying that's what they're designed to do. The same way a plane is designed to fly, a car is designed to drive. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're designed for. Neither is superior. I mean, well, planes do travel fast, but that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, they each have their own purpose, and they're built for that thing. So when a car is trying to fly, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you behaving that way? Stay in your lane, understand your purpose, and become great at that. So yeah. No point being in a car trying to fly. I mean, of course, yes, I know they have flying cars and all that other shit, but right now, let's just keep it simple, okay? If you got a Toyota Corolla, all right, you're not a Boeing 737. You're not. They both travel, but they both operate in very different altitudes, in very different ways, you know? So yeah, so like I said, when you when you get there, you're gonna, trust me, you're gonna have your moments, because the challenge to it all is when you're like, okay, good, I'm not fapping anymore. I feel great. I have all this energy. I feel positive. I'm noticing I'm attracting more positive things to my life. But don't ever feel like you're not going to encounter the same shit that you've always encountered. There's a reason for that. Okay? Because a lot of people will get in the habit of, okay, great, I'm becoming my higher self. I have nothing to worry about. And I'm not saying, excuse me, I'm not saying that you should start worrying about things. What I'm saying is, you will come across the same challenges because life is designed for you to literally repeat the same shit until you've actually learned that lesson. The universe will put you in front of the same shit until you've learned the lesson that's meant to come out of it. And 99% of the time, you will only receive that lesson as your higher self. So you will have to face the same situations, but more importantly, that's how you recognize your growth. When you're like, damn, this happened to me before, but man, did I handle that way better. Damn, look at me. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And like that's how all of this works. That's truly how all of this works. That as you grow, you'll be faced with the same challenges, the same conversations with people, the same energy from people. But you begin to receive, process, and observe it so differently. And like I said, this is a very lonely journey, to where the people that you might have looked towards to get that approval from, you no longer are seeking that. So when you do respond in a way, in a very, this is who I am, without announcing, well, this is who I am. No, that's insecurity. Don't do that. But when you respond in a very matter-of-fact sort of way, or very unbothered sort of way, very grounded, masculine way, a lot of people aren't going to know how to take you, especially the same people who are so used to dealing with you. Like I said before in another video, all right, people think they know your code. Yeah, that always gets him. This one really works. And when all them codes ain't working, they're like, the fuck? No, I know his buttons. And you know what? You got a whole new motherboard. You were completely reprogrammed, rewired, completely. All right? And it's such a good feeling, because you're now in a position to where other people can't overload your system. Come on now. You are now finally in a position to where other people cannot overload your system. You got it. All under control. And it's such a beautiful experience. And I know y'all gonna get there. Whether you did 30 days in relapse, whether you did 20 days in relapse, I don't care. As long as you are determined to keep going. I don't care if you broke your streak 1,000 times. But is your streak from when you first started 1,000 days longer? It should be. Because each time you should be adding one more day. So if you did 20 days, you relapse, now you're going to do 21. Now, I'm not saying deliberately do 21 and relapse, but if you can go past the 20th day before relapse, and then just keep going. Before you know it, you done did 90 days. Before you know it, you're sitting there like, damn, life is so good, I don't even have a reason to do this anymore. Because now you're processing all the anxiety, you're processing through all the depression. You're allowing yourself to just feel positive and grateful about life, which is why I say start every morning with gratitude. Start every morning with gratitude. Please. That is such a major first step. 90% of the time when you start fapping, it's because you're in your head about some nonsense. You are in your head about, why is this happening? Or why is this? And I'm so worried about that. Why doesn't she love me? Why did she break up with me? Why did she cheat on me? Well, what happened with this? And what happened with that? Why am I failing school? Why my parents always so mad at me? What's going on with this? Oh, I got a weird pain right here. My grandfather died of heart disease, or this and that. There's so many things to be worried and concerned about. But when you finally just have gratitude and can be positive, in the midst of all those things, trust me, you'll get better at turning your thought process around from that spiral of negativity. So please practice that for real. For real. Because if y'all knew all the shit that I'm really going through, man. And then one day I'll get into it. But for now, it's important that I get through the day to day. And then when things truly come out, I'll be able to explain it all then. For sure. I mean, right now, can't quite, but it's alright though. Alright? Because it's, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that because, again, I don't know if I'm going to lose power again. A lot of people have said that they've gotten power, they lost power, and then the power came back on, and yeah, I'm not trying to go through that. So I will at least end it here for day 140. Again, I still don't have any internet. Yeah, I don't have internet just yet. So hopefully I get it back tomorrow so I can upload this. I would normally try to upload it with my phone, but the connectivity has been so lousy, the connection. Like I can't, like I said, I can barely even play Marvel Puzzle Quest. Like I've been playing that shit for years and it keeps saying, oh, check your connection. So whatever. But yeah. Either way, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And of course, we'll do it again tomorrow for day 141. All right? Peace.